What's up, friends? Happy Tuesday. How are you guys been doing it today? I hope it's been a productive and good day for you thus far. I want you to chime in a little bit later this evening and tell me what your happiest moment of the day is when you see that prompt go up later today about telling us all about it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to my newsfeed or my page, my business page. I've been doing a daily Monday through Friday prompt where I ask you what your happiest moment of the day is and to share that with us if you're willing, because I think it's so important, especially when we have bad days or crappy days or just overall just like normal routine days to pinpoint and search and find the light, the goodness of the day. It helps us to kind of train our minds to see the good that happens to us every single day. Even if it's been a horrible day, there is a light there somewhere that you got to find. So anyway, that prompt encourages a little bit of positive mindset exploration. And so I encourage you to come back later this evening and tell us what your answer would be. My name is Erica R. Meyer of ReframeItStoryMeditation.com. I help busy adults reduce stress, worry, and anxiety through the power of positive storytelling. And it was the loss of my father to cancer in 2015 that inspired curiosity about positive mindset and how it might affect the physical body. And through that experiment, and through that experience, Reframe It was born. Like the book and like my latest service, Reframe It Story Meditation. I started this new series called The Story Behind the Story because I wanted to give a little bit of insight. It's also kind of a fun thing for writers as well to kind of latch onto. A fun thing to talk about how I came up with, certain story meditation ideas, or how a certain experience or a certain detail or something helped me to create and craft a specific story meditation. If you don't know what the service is all about, definitely go to ReframeItStoryMeditation.com. There are 2 preview downloads there available for your listening pleasure, so you can get kind of an idea of what the service is all about. But this past Monday, because I do deliver a brand new story meditation to subscribers every single Monday, and I drop them into a brand new location, a brand new place that basically they don't know about in advance. I drop them in there. They don't know about it until that Monday they receive it. And that location, they're basically guided through a specific scenario, scene, situation, where they're guided to practice the skills of positive mindset. And this past Monday, they were dropped in the middle of an antique shop. Now, it was an antique shop that I walked into when I was in college a long time ago. I think this was probably around 1996. I was going to school in San Antonio, and me and my best friend were in downtown San Antonio, just goofing off, I'm sure, not studying, and just, farting around in downtown San Antonio, just going shopping and eating and doing, anything but schoolwork. And so I remember we happened upon this antique shop, and I don't even know what brought us in there, or even why we ended up walking in. But I remember it was multiple levels, and I remember it was dark and musty, and there was stuff like everywhere. And there was, every nook and cranny that you could think of was filled with just something eclectic or unusual or just odd. And hey, Jessica. And so I remember us being in there for hours and just going upstairs and going through multiple levels and just kind of, toying around in there and, just exploring. And I remember coming upon one area that had a whole bunch of like old cookie tins. And you know what I'm talking about when I say cookie tins. I don't know, like around Christmas time, you've ever had those tin, cookie containers. They're still around with like butter cookies in them and that kind of stuff. And God, my mom used to reuse those things for like buttons and things like that. Well, I remember happening upon like a section that had those cookie tins, and I opened one of them up, and there were a whole bunch of letters inside. And these letters were like legit old. I think at the time, I don't remember the date of them, but I just remember, man, these are old letters. And they were basically an exchange between, there were love letters between a couple. And I think either he was off at war or something. I don't remember the details, but I remember it was, this container was full of letters between the two of them. And we just sat and read them. And I just got so like enthralled in just their exchange and their words and their vocabulary and all of that. And it was that recollection of that memory that inspired the story meditation that I wrote for this past Monday. And basically, instead of the detail being letters between essentially two, lovers, so to speak, it was letters that you are guided to find because you personally are going through kind of like a falling out of a friendship, and you're unsure of what to do with it, and you're unclear what to do with it, and you just don't know what to do. You're at a loss, and you happen upon these. I'm about to cough. Hang on. Sorry. You happen upon letters from two friends, and you basically get drawn into the story of their friendship and how it developed and how it evolved. And so that helps guide you through the process of what to do with your own friendship, your own story, your own experience. So anyway, if that makes any sense, I hope that made sense. My coughing kind of threw me off. So anyway, real life. But so that is what I mean. I mean, that simple detail and that simple old experience from a million years ago, 20 plus, inspired the creation, the crafting of that particular story meditation. And so I love to come on here to talk a little bit about, just the writing craft and how those, different things and different experiences can kind of inspire, something inside of a story meditation. So if you want to know how that story meditation played out, again, I invite you to go to reframeitstorymeditation.com and check it out. If you want any more clarity about what I'm talking about, feel free to hit me up in comments. And before I launch into another coughing fit, I will just bid you adieu, if that even is used correctly. I don't know. Go check out reframeitstorymeditation.com. You guys have an amazing Tuesday and happy reframing. Bye, guys.